Hello everyone, this is Pensy Planes. Welcome to our Harrisburg show this afternoon. We have an arrival coming in here shortly. It'll be United Express 4372 from Washington Dulles. Everything looked good, everything sounded good. Our internet connection isn't as good as it has been here, so we'll see how it goes. We'll also record this so we can repost it later if we have any video issues. All right, and here's United Express. I think they look like they're going around. All right. Not sure what's going on there. It looks like they're going around. That's an interesting start for our day. First arrival is our first go around. Try to get the ATC in here in a minute. Somebody on the runway? I don't think so. All right. I was worried we weren't going to have any sun today, but it looks like the sun came out at least for a while. So if you haven't been with us before, we're at the parking lot at Sunset Golf Course, which is up on a hill a mile or so southeast of the airport. Guess we'll wait for that United flight to come back around. I'm not sure what that was about.
Harrisburg target asking command 4372, level 3000, visual 31.
Command 4372, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm 1031, clear to wind.
Clear to wind 31, command 4372.
Yeah, Chris, I was playing around with that. I wasn't sure what looked better. Is that a little better? So I did make it subscribers only. I may do that at some point. It's been fine so far. I got my moderator out there in case we have any issues, and I can change it if I need to. And I might, as we get more subscribers, I may do that. But so we'll wait for United to come back around. It shouldn't take long. They're already making their turn. So if you've been with us before, you know, so Harrisburg International Airport, actually in Middletown, Pennsylvania, a couple miles southeast of the state capital in Harrisburg. And it's right along the Susquehanna River, which right now is covered with ice and snow. It's a really pretty view. So I'm guessing we won't see any boats today.
Command 4372, Harrisburg Tower.
First, does the video look okay? The upload speeds weren't what I had the last time I was here, so see how it goes.
Command 4372, are you on the stay in the tower platform or go back to the
Looks like something's headed out to the runway. Take off.
Command 4372, just back up. Command 4372, cancel landing plan. Let's continue running ahead for now.
Cancel land clearance, runway heading for now, command 4372.
All right, now I just heard them say cancel runway clearance. I don't know if we're a little behind or if they canceled them again. We'll see here. I may have to restart the ATC to catch up.
I guess it would be the downwind here and just come back around in like 360. That's okay.
So here comes United again.
Right 360 would work just fine for 372.
Looks like they're gonna land this time. And then something's down there waiting to take off. Can't see what it was.
Right now, thanks for 372.
I just think this is a really cool view of them landing up here. A lot of people come up here to plane spot, just take pictures or whatever. So there's the United Express landing. That's runway 31, landing from east to west today. Not much of a wind. I looked earlier, it was like 4 knots. Let's see if we can see what's taking off down there. Looks like a Gulfstream getting ready to take off.
4372, the East Gulfstream, there's an antenna about a 6-mile left base, right base going through.
4372, thanks.
Let me know if the sound's okay here, the audio. Hopefully the video is okay.
And 4372, are we still number 1?
4372, affirmative. Still runway 31 for the way.
Yeah, that ATC is a little behind off the reset it after this one takes off. So we're listening through the live ATC app, or website actually, and it's just a couple minutes behind. So I'll have to restart it. We watched the Gulfstream take off, heading west. Didn't take them long to get off the ground. It was all cloudy when I left home here, so I was hoping for some sun. It makes for a better view. And I'm hoping to get a good sunset view here before we wrap up today. Got a couple arrivals coming in the next couple hours. We got an Airbus A321 from Charlotte. Will be the biggest thing we see, unless we have surprises, which are not uncommon here. It'd be great to have a couple surprises today. We get quite a few military flights in here doing touch and goes and government VIP aircraft. We've had a Boeing 727 that's been coming in here, the same one we've seen in Philly on the last 2 streams. UPS contractor IFL. And they even get the Antonov in here once in a while. There's also they've had a Kalita 747 in here a couple times in recent weeks. You just never know. I think I see something else headed out to the runway. Alright, let's try to reset the ATC. So check our weather out, we're at it. I guess you can see that on there. Looks like winds are 290 at 4, temperature is 37 degrees. I really don't feel the wind right now. Hopefully we won't freeze our butt off today like we have the last 2 times in Philly. Was I right? Did I see something going out there to the runway? It's pretty far away here. To see there's departures on the runway. And I thought I had seen one, but I guess not. Excuse me. So while we have some time here, we'll just take in the surroundings. So there's the airport, obviously. So over here on the right side, there's the Air National Guard base. You can probably see a couple C-130s parked down there. There should be 4 of them, unless one of them went out. I think I only see 3. So one might be out. Maybe we'll see it come in sometime. So you see the tower there, and the parking garage we usually film from here is out there. Just to the right of the tower. The terminal's over here to the right. Also, there's actually, I don't know if you can see any aircraft there. UPS and FedEx have their terminal down here to the right, all the way at this end of the airport. And then on the right end, Allegiant, Frontier, and American Airlines use those gates, and then over to the left is United and Delta. So there's the tower. There are a bunch of private jets parked here. I only see one out there right now, but there's a hangar down to the left where they park sometimes. Okay, so over there you see the Susquehanna River, and this in front of the airport here is Swidara Creek. So I actually take my little fishing boat out there sometimes. There's a boat ramp up to the right up the creek. So there's the Pennsylvania Turnpike Bridge, Interstate 76. You can probably see traffic moving on it. Just on the other side of that bridge, to the left is Capital City Airport, a small airport. Just moving off the runway. Anybody see who that is? I assume it's a private aircraft. Just taking off now. Here's something else flying above me too, something small. So Looks like that is a Pilatus PC-12 owned by Aerotech Services. I'm sorry, that's not it. That's the one that's flying over me. I don't know what. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's a B200 Super King Air. We don't know where that one's headed. Looks like somewhere to the north, probably. It's making a right turn out there.
King Air 1 November Yankee, contact departure.
Departure 1 November Yankee.
So, looks like our next departure is not until 2:55. Next scheduled departure. Next arrival is. Alright, looks like the American Eagle from Philadelphia is estimated to arrive at 2:01 p.m. We're going to have a bit of a gap there. Hopefully we'll get some other aircraft coming in here. So this is going to be a little more laid back than our Philly streams. And as of right now, I think I'm going to do something in Philly tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, around noon. And this one's going to be a little different than the last few weeks. Hopefully, if everything works out well. Yeah, hope that Zoom. Probably seeing some funky Zoom action there. Sorry about that. So again, there's the Turnpike Bridge over the Susquehanna River. You can see how wide the river is, and that's. I guess you can see the whole thing there. You see some islands out there, and then the river hills on the other side. One day we were up here, we saw an osprey flying around. There are bald eagles that hang around the river here. Haven't seen one on camera up here yet. But there's the river. You see everything's covered with snow right now. We had about 3 inches of snow, at least at my house the other day. I don't know what they had up here. Looks pretty similar. And over here you'll see looks like a more solid ice cover over here. Got a car going down the driveway. Nobody's golfing today, believe it or not. And over here to our left, those are the cooling towers from the currently not operating 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant. Kind of seeing behind the trees there. So if you were around in 1979, you probably remember 3 Mile Island. I happened to live nearby at that time, so that was an interesting time. So that's the power plant, which is slated to reopen again. I'm not sure when. Somebody bought it and plans to reopen it. Hopefully with the clear skies we might see some aircraft flying over here. It does look like there are only 3 C-130s down there. So there's probably one out flying around somewhere. For example, so the other thing, if you've been with us before, you know that this airport is underneath the arrival flight path for flights into Philadelphia from the west. So you can probably, if you're looking at flight radar right now, there's an American Airlines A321 just north of us, and I can actually hear it, but it's pretty high, and I think it's up above the clouds. There's more clouds over in that direction. That That King Air that took off a little while ago is flying around to the north. I don't know. A lot of these private aircraft come in, practice touch and goes here. So we might see that one coming back. Kind of headed in this direction. And maybe we'll see some traffic going in and out of Capital City too. It'll be way off in the distance. We get a lot of helicopter traffic from Fort Indiantown Gap, which is a few miles northeast of here. I can see there's a helicopter flying around up there, so sometimes they fly down this way. And actually, I see the American Eagle flight from Philadelphia is 10 minutes out. I don't think it's actually 10 minutes. I think it's closer than that. So that should be landing here in a few minutes. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Again, this is Pensy Planes. My name is Scott. We're at Harrisburg International Airport in Middletown, Pennsylvania. I'm glad to have you joining us today. If you're out there, please say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Mark, John Tone. I believe they can accommodate pretty much anything. They have 747s land here, and the Antonov lands here. Yeah, they have a bunch of UPS and FedEx flights that come in here, A300s and 767s. There has been a Kalita 747 that's been in here a couple times in the last few weeks. Also, the VIP, government VIP aircraft that they use for Air Force One and Air Force Two come in here and practice doing touch and goes on a pretty regular basis. So the one day I was here, there was a C-5 military cargo plane. Came up from Dover Air Force Base and did 11 touch and goes while I was here. That was pretty cool. So they don't get much bigger than that.
Tower P-Mon 624, runway 31.
P-Mon 624, Harrisburg Tower, wind 210 at 3, runway 31, straight to land.
There's the Philly flight on the radio.
Runway 31, P-Mon 624.
And yes, there's only one runway. So I did look, and we're not in the top 10 busiest single runway airports in the U.S. I don't know where we rank, but I was on another stream when we were discussing that one day. So I know San Diego is the busiest single runway airport in the U.S. If you're familiar with Pip Hastings Aviation, Pip's Planespotting Live, he did a show there the other day, and yeah, we were chatting about that on one of the recent shows. So I actually looked up the top 10, and we're not in the top 10. So this is runway, today we're using runway 31, or depending on the wind, it's runway 13 if they're landing from the west. More often than not, the winds are from the west, or west, northwest here, so they use 3-1 a lot more than 1-3, I believe, from my experience. I don't have any statistics to back that up, but so it looks like the American Eagle's over Mount Joy, a couple miles out. And they're going to be coming over my head from behind me. I'd like to thank the staff at Sunset Golf Course for allowing me to film up here and for allowing plane spotters to come up here on a regular basis. Of course, nobody's golfing today. So that American Eagle should be coming over the hill behind me here in a minute or so. don't know what happened. Okay, there's that. King Air's out to our west now. So over here we should be seeing the American Eagle flight any second. Thanks everyone for joining us. If you wouldn't mind clicking that like button and the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, that would really help us out. And if you click the notification bell at the top of your page there, you'll be notified when we go live again or when we post another video. Yesterday I think I posted a video of a UPS 767 landing at Philly the other day, just before I went live. Yeah. Should be appearing here any second. And if you get a chance to check out our other videos, I've only recently started live streaming, so I only got like 10 of them. But we've done 4, I think, so far in Philadelphia. I did one in Baltimore a couple weeks ago, and done 3 or 4 of them up here. Plus, I did a backyard plane spotting live stream one day from my backyard. My yard's under the approach to Dulles International Airport in Virginia. So we got to see a 747, Lufthansa 747 and a British Airways A380 at the end of that one. Where are you? Should be here any second. Don't hear it yet. There it is. You hear it? I just really like that view. The aircraft landing from this direction. It's pretty cool to see them watching them take off from this direction too. I don't know if you can still see it down there. Because that is pretty far away there. Look down the other end of the runway.
Ticket 24, turn right on Delta. Talking to Alpha Echo Golf, T-Mark 24 and the monitor ground 27.
Is that it there? Looks like maybe there's another one headed out. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. I think that's what it is. Alright, so there's lots of aircraft flying around here. Alright. I don't see anything that looks like it's coming here. UPS 767 from Philly headed to this airport, or just in here, just in this direction. Yeah, I don't see the UPS plane you're talking about, Chris. You can see all those arrivals going into Dulles, flying over my house right now. There's a United 777. It's just about over my house. There's another United 767 in front of that, all going into Dulles. So when we get a nice clear day, I want to do that again sometime. There's an American Airlines flight northwest of us headed into Philly. And right now we got clouds over in that direction, so I don't know if we'll see any of them. Chris, where's that 767 at? All right. Oh, it's still in Philly. I get it. I know UPS has some extra flights here for, I guess, for the holiday season, so. I don't see that it's headed here, though. Huh. Yeah, I can't find that one on Flight Radar. But I do see your screenshot there, Chris, so hopefully it is coming here. Is it on the arrival list? Yeah, I don't see any listed in the arrivals. So we got the A321 from Charlotte, still a little while out. Got a couple small planes out there flying around. Good chance some of them might be coming in here to do touch and goes or something. That King Air is flying back this way. ATC is awfully quiet. Well, Chris, let us know if you see that UPS plane take off, or if you can get us an ETA. I have done, if you haven't seen it before, I did do a stream, I guess a month or two ago at night. Yeah, Chris, I set that up for arrivals and departures since there aren't many of them. I figured that would be all right here. I do Philly, I might have to just set that one to one or the other. So right now there's not much going on here. Be nice if we get something unusual in here. There are a lot of heavies flying over my house, so thanks again everyone for watching. I don't know how many people are watching. 7. Sorry there's not much to watch right now, but it'll get better. Yeah, Chris, I knew what you meant. I just said I just didn't do that for the stream because, like I said, it's not like Philadelphia where you have a whole bunch of arrivals and a whole bunch of departures. Pretty much come and go one at a time. So anyway, as I was saying before, I did a live stream here, a nighttime stream when between about 10 and 11 at night, all the FedEx and UPS heavies are going out. There's like 5 of them that I think the one night there are actually 6 that depart between 10 and 11, 2200 and 2300 Eastern time. So when it warms up again, I might do that again. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. So I hope you're enjoying the view of the airport and the river. I haven't even seen any birds flying around. Got some contrails. That's probably as the plane's going to Dulles. We also get a lot of aircraft from the New York City area, and well, anywhere in the Northeast flying over here to the Northwest. So you can probably see a bunch of contrails out there. Looking to the southwest there. You got the sun over here. I'm hoping to get a good sunset view today, if nothing else. I want to hang around till sunset. I didn't quite make it last time because of my battery, but that won't be an issue today. Can enjoy the view of the river over here. I've seen some of this snow is going to be melting today because we're up in the 40s for the first time in a while. We've been down in the teens and 20s here for, seems like a couple weeks anyway. So I think it is a really nice view from up here though, even without aircraft. I don't see anything moving on the airport. It'd be nice if that other C-130 would come back. I think there are only 3 down there. And take a closer look. Is that a 4th one? I can't tell. There might be 4. Alright, something's flying over us. See if I can find it. "26 minutes for UPS. Number 2 for takeoff." Thanks for that. That'll be cool. Yeah, it's only like a 20-minute flight, so which I've made on a number of occasions. Is that the one that says it's going to Louisville? Is it stopping here on the way to Louisville and I just can't see that? That'll be really cool to see land here if in fact it is. So there's a UPS A300 flying in from our northwest. Probably headed into Philly. What is that? A Piper that just flew over the airport. I can't see it. It must be up in the clouds. Piper Archer. Then there's a Piper Scenic to our southeast, flying above us, but it's pretty high. Yes, there's an UPS A300 about to fly over us. Maybe I'll be able to catch that one. I don't know. It's at 18,000 feet. I don't see it. It's cleared up a little bit in that direction, so maybe I'll be able to see it. It should be out that way. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's way up. I can see it. I'll see if I can get it on camera. It's flying over us right now. Can't quite get that high. Maybe you can see it. I can't see it on camera, but should be over in there. Maybe a little too high. I don't know. Oh, I can't find it. Here's something. I think it's just a truck. So, hey, Chris, while you're in there, thanks for all your help. Chris helped me with some technical issues here and getting AirNav up there, and we've been going back and forth the last couple days. Thanks again, Chris. Glad to have you with us again. All right, where's UPS at? Yeah, it looks like they're heading this way. Flight radar says they're going to Louisville, but they're at 12,000 feet right now. Chris, what website did you see that was coming here? We'll see if it keeps climbing, or no, it's up to 17,000 feet now. I don't know. I think it might just be going to Louisville. Or, oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's 15,000 feet. Still climbing. Adjust my mic here a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I guess that was better before. All right. I don't know, Chris. They're up to 18,000 feet. I don't think they'd be going that high if they were coming here. Maybe that's not the same plane I'm looking at. I don't know. Can you see that they took off already? Yeah, they're up to 22,000 feet. That one's not coming here. Yeah, I know they divert sometimes, and I know they have extra flights now, but I think that one's too high now to be landing here. Can't believe there's nothing going on right now. Let's get a helicopter in here or something. So I guess we're waiting for Charlotte. Charlotte flight didn't even take off yet. Still scheduled for 3:30. I don't see anything moving down there. That IFL 727 was here this morning. I saw it came in at like 4 o'clock a.m. and went right back out. Out to Philly, I believe. That American Eagle flight is scheduled to go back to Philly at 3:14. And we got an exec jet going out at 3:06, and United got the United Express to Dulles at 3 o'clock, and another, what is that? Chartwright Air going to Toronto at 3 o'clock. So it should pick up here in a little while. Alright, so there's American Eagle getting their clearance to Philly. Looks like UPS is just about south of us now. They're at 31,000 feet, so they're not coming here. Trying to see if there's any military aircraft around. The Turkish Airlines Dreamliner flying north of us, coming from Dulles, I believe. All right, there's a Cessna Skyline to our southeast, kind of headed this direction. So maybe they'll come in here and do a couple touch and goes for us to keep us occupied. There's also a plane flying around Capital City Airport. I can't believe I can't see that. Just to our west. I don't see it. It must be behind the hill there. Thank you to the 14 people that are watching and 13 likes. We appreciate that. I know there's not much to see right now, but there will be in a little bit. Looking forward to the A321 landing over us here in a little while. But again, this is Pensy Planes. I'm Scott. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you out there. Please let us know where you're watching from. And of course, we always appreciate it if you click the like button and the subscribe button if you're not already subscribing. I don't see any movement. I'm guessing the American Eagle's headed back to Philly pretty soon. They were on the air getting their clearance. Let me take in the view again. You see the mountains way out there in the distance to the northwest. So generally, other than the flight from Philadelphia, they normally come in from the west and fly south of us on the other side of the river. Over there, past those hills. They'll fly from right to left there. And if, on a clear day, you can usually see them making their whole approach. They'll go down to our left and then make a left turn and come back here and land right over our heads. My head. Yeah, I think I only see 3 C-130s down there. I'm pretty sure they have 4. So it's out there somewhere. There's a Delta 767 about to fly right over us coming from JFK at 36,000 feet. Just don't see. All right, so that Cessna Skyline is coming up this way. See if it turns towards the airport. There's also a Piper Malibu down there south of the airport. That's really high. That's not coming here. Oh, that Skyline might be landing at Maytown Airport. It's a small airport down there outside of Mount Joy. I don't see it moving right now. Sorry, I don't have more for you. You just never know. So I come up here hoping for a surprise because, like I said, we do get a lot of military flights in here. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying the scenery. It's very pretty with the snow, and the sky is mostly clear right now. And like I said, I'm hoping to get a good sunset picture here, if nothing else. I mean, there will be other aircraft coming in. We just have a lull right now. The King Air out to our north, but it's too high. That Cessna Skyline is still lit up down there on Mount Joy. Looking at the air nav here. The 727's on there. It's supposed to be arriving in 2 hours. Might have to stick around for that. That's going to be right around sunset. That's interesting. I was not expecting that today, although I knew it was a possibility. I don't see that listed on flight radar, but it's coming up on AirNav. You see that, Chris? Boeing 727 from Philadelphia, scheduled around 4:30. J Cruise 825, thanks for joining us. Yeah, it just depends on the time of day. I say they get a lot of unscheduled traffic of private aircraft and military aircraft. You just never know. Like I said, I was here one day and there was a C-5 cargo plane that came in 11 times, which I had no idea was coming. I spent like 2 hours filming that. That video is out there if you want to check it out. Also had U.S. government C-32A in here one day like 7 times doing touch and goes. One of the aircraft they use for Air Force 2 or for VIP transport. So yeah, I saw that 727 on the AirNav banner there coming in around 4:30. I guess it's in Philly right now. See if it's on schedule in Philly. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's not IFL though. Gulf and Caribbean Cargo. Scheduled to depart Philly at 4 o'clock and arrive here at 4:32. So we'll definitely hang out to catch up. Somebody's getting a clearance. So is that? When did that one arrive in Philly? No. It said arrived in Philly at 3:09. That one does say IFL. I think it's the same plane though. Alright. Let's get something in here. Where's that C-130 at? There's a helicopter up over the river here a couple miles north of us. There's a Piper Cherokee Archer headed for Capital City Airport, which is right across the river. All right, that's something to look forward to. That 727, we have to wait a little bit for it, but and we got the A321 coming in from Charlotte in the next hour. The sun's behind the clouds right now. Doesn't look like that Charlotte flight took off yet. I'm supposed to depart Charlotte at 2 o'clock and it hasn't departed yet. That's not a good sign. So we've got a couple scheduled to go out at 3 o'clock. United Express to Dulles and a Chartwright Air C560. I'm not sure what that is. Headed to Toronto. And then after that, we got a little bit of activity there. Like something just lit up at Capital City Airport. Just don't see anything around us right now. Thanks for sticking with us, though. It's gonna get better here soon. William Cohen, thanks for joining us. I'm not sure I understand your message there about your cat, but glad to have you with us. Thanks to everyone who has liked and subscribed this stream. I'm watching down there. I haven't seen anything moving. I don't think I've ever been here where it was this long between any activity. So hopefully we'll have a bunch here picking up soon. Looks like something's going to be taking off from Capital City. They'll be going to the west, so we won't see that. If they come around and land, we might see them. What's that? That's too high. Dassault Falcon to our southeast. Cirrus to our northeast. It's at 6,000 feet. Not sure what that's doing. There's an Army helicopter out there to the northeast. Farther out. Let's go about the airport a little bit here. Alright. See if I see any signs of activity. Alright, again, over this end to the right. So you have the Air National Guard base, and it looks like 3 C-130s parked there, if you didn't see them before. And I think there's a fourth one that's missing right now. I'm hoping we get to see it at some point. There's the terminal. So Allegiant uses the right side. I can't tell what's parked there. It's too far away. Allegiant Frontier. Maybe there's nothing parked there. Well, first of all, over in... Okay, there's... So you can see some FedEx tails there. UPS and FedEx have their terminal over there. So, and then the main terminal there, we got Allegiant Frontier and American Airlines use the right side there, and then Delta and United are on the left side. Behind that is the parking garage where we've filmed before, up on the top floor, 4th floor. Over in that area is where all the private jets are parked. I can't see what's parked over there. And you got the tower, the control tower, not the water tower. There's one of them too. I don't think that's on airport property. I could be wrong, I don't remember. There's a hangar over there, a couple hangars for private aircraft, corporate aircraft. And there's the runway, runway 13 or 31. Today they're using 31, landing from east to west, so they're landing from our direction, taking off out there. Out behind the airport you can see, well, first of all, down in here, that's Sweat Creek. It flows up towards Hershey, covered with ice, snow. That's the Susquehanna River, also covered with ice and snow. Out there's Pennsylvania Turnpike Bridge, Interstate 76, runs all the way across the state of Pennsylvania. See the mountains in the background, and gradually get higher as you go out there to the west. These are what they call the river hills. They surround the river on both sides. See a couple islands out there. If we were out here on a summer day, you'd probably see a bunch of fishing boats out there. So come back in the summer, we'll do some boat spotting. Maybe even some bird spotting. I've seen an osprey flying around here, and I've seen eagles out on the river. So, I hope at least you're enjoying the scenery. You still see some contrails out there. Never saw the planes that generated them, but a bunch of contrails. They're probably very high. Can't believe there's nothing moving on the airport. The sun's over here. You get down there, see the more of the river. So over in that direction on the other side of the river is York County. The small airport over there in Thomasville. There's the sun. You can't really see it right now. Hope you're able to see a little more of that for sunset. These clouds, it could make for a nice sunset today if it stays like this, or maybe a little less cloud cover. So check out more of the river, and over there, as we said before, is the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant, which is currently inactive. So when you land, if you're on a flight that lands in Harrisburg on 3-1, you fly right over the power plant. Keep an eye on the runway. There's something flying low over the airport to the west. 6,000 feet, somewhere out there. I can't see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can do some truck spotting on the Turnpike Bridge if you want. I prefer that to the trucks that drive by in front of us in block review in Philly. Again, we're filming from the parking lot at Sunset Golf Course, and thanks again to the staff at Sunset Golf Course for allowing us to do this. They're very friendly to plane spotters. There's a Dassault Falcon at 6,000 feet southwest of us. We'll see what that one's going to do. There's also a Cessna Skyhawk that just took off from York Airport. It'd be nice if that Falcon would drop in here. It's flying like the aircraft do when they approach from the west. Kind of surprised I can't see it. There are some clouds over there. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Hope to have some activity here soon. My name is Scott. This is Fantasy Planes. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like and a subscribe there, I'd really appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel. And as of right now, I believe we're going to be doing a stream from Philadelphia tomorrow. I'm going to have to get it in tomorrow because it's going to rain Friday. But while we have this warm weather, I want to get a couple in. I didn't enjoy being out in the 25-degree wind chills or whatever we had the last 2 weeks in Philly. I have some other things in the works here. Hopefully we get some nice weather. I think that Falcon might be coming here. It's down to 4,000 feet, flying due south of us. It's looking like it's headed this way. Making a left turn. I hear something out to our north. Okay, there's a Piper Cherokee out to the north of the airport. I hear it, but I don't see it. That's at 4,000 feet. I'm pretty sure that Falcon's coming in here. It's probably going to come right over our heads here to the left and not make the full approach like the airliners do. Probably going to come up here from the south. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Harrisburg Tower, good afternoon. Just be 5-4 is with you about 5 out on left base at 3-1.
Yep. There they are on the radio.
4 is the tower, wind calm, runway 31 clear.
Clear land 3-1, just be 5-4.
That jet speed 5-4, I believe, is that Falcon. Try to catch that as soon as I see it. Should be coming from that direction, I believe. It's not going to approach the same way the other ones have. Maybe it will. It looks like it's coming up behind us. Just making a shorter turn. All right, our first arrival here in a while. There it is. That's the Dassault Falcon landing on runway 31. The first arrival for a while. Good to have some activity. It's very loud. I can hear it from here. Hopefully you can too. Hopefully you're not picking up any wind noise today. I don't feel any. I still hear it. There's something flying over us. I can see the contrails. Right out there. See if we can see what that is. It's probably one of those United to Houston or United to. That's probably that United 943 767 going to Dulles. Would be my guess.
55-4, turn right on Bravo, right on Alpha Golf Park, monitor down point.
There's one out there further too. I'm not sure which one's which. Probably one's Houston and one's Dulles. There's also one over there. I practice for my next backyard plane spotting stream. Spotting aircraft at 15, 20, 30,000 feet above me. Which is not easy, let me tell you. We got that one. And that one. Back to the airport. See the Falcon taxiing. I think that's the Falcon. Should have some coming out soon. So that's the Falcon to Dulles is on flight radar. It should be leaving soon. The E-145 might even be on its way out to the runway. I can't tell. All right, I think I see United out there. Looks like they just pushed back from the gate. Right there.
Commodore 4268, runway 31, taxi via Golf, Echo Alpha.
So I'm planning to be here until sunset or until the 727 lands. Whichever happens last. I'll probably just call it after the 727 lands. This should be around the same time. So you can see United there right below the control tower. Taxiing out to the runway. I think that's them. That's the United Express E-145 going to Dulles in Virginia. Looks like a United tail.
Commodore 4268, hold short of taxi Foxtrot.
Excuse me. Still a little chilly out here, even though it's in the 40s. I'll take 40s over 20s any day. Check in on the chat quick. CRJ from Detroit. Yeah. Hex sign flying 7796. Good to see you. Tim Detman. 727 just passed to the east. Thanks, Chris. We got United. All right. So things should be picking up here in the next half hour to hour. I see 2 aircraft out there. I don't know what the other one is. What's that other aircraft? Okay, we got American Eagle going back to Philly. So when American takes off, they're going to go out and make a big right turn and fall right into the queue coming into Philly. So we should be able to follow them the whole way around. I don't know which one's taking off first. I think United will be first. I can't tell which one that is. United will go out and make a left turn, head down to Dallas.
Copy 905, here's the tower, hold short runner 13, traffic in Buckler.
Sounds like something's coming in.
Eastbound 60 Hotel.
760 Hotel, about how many miles north are you going to be at? There's traffic inbound to Calvin City 26.
We'll be north about 1 mile of International and then continuing east northeastbound 60 Hotel.
760 Hotel, Roger. You can see our course is spaced south of the Calvin City runway 26, extended center line.
On course remaining south of the 26 center line 60 Hotel.
160 Hotel, that traffic will be 12 o'clock, about 9 miles. It'll be Cherokee westbound, sitting at 3,100.
Something's flying over there north of the airport. Not sure what these guys are waiting for. C-130's turning engines. Hex sign flying. Thank you for that. I did not notice that. I can't hear it. But that would be great to see them take off. Alright, so that looks like United.
CMP 905, wind calm, fly runway heading runway 31 from takeoff. Heading runway 31 from takeoff.
American Eagle headed to Philadelphia. Thanks everybody for sticking with us. Anybody take note if that Charlotte flight took off yet? I was hoping to see that A321 land this afternoon. Last time we were up here, it never showed up. There goes American Eagle. Like I said, that one's going to make a big right turn and come right back by us.
Ground, you approach your turning.
I'm going to fall right into the line. Come get Philly from the west. I don't want to miss United taking off there. Doesn't look like United took the runway yet.
Control aircraft making Gulf turn altimeter 2991.
They should be making a big right turn right about now.
B1 5905, climb maintain 8,000.
8,000, B1 5905.
Can't see it right now. Should see it come back around here in a minute. Meanwhile, keep an eye on United.
4260 Harrisburg Tower, hold short run 2.
Harrisburg, team off 5905, you want to switch market?
Team 5905, just stay with me for a little bit.
With you.
So that Dassault Falcon's still lit up there too. Maybe they just came in for fuel and they're going back out.
100, stay with you, team off 5905.
I do hear something. Maybe that's the C-130. Something's pretty loud.
Departure today, 5905.
I don't think that's United that I hear. Check them out quick. Can't tell if any of them are running. They're not moving yet. Alright, there's United taking the runway. I think. Where are they? No, they're not taking the runway yet. Still holding short. Not sure why they're waiting. Just Cessna Skyhawk out there. Kind of looks like it's coming in this direction. I don't see anything coming in. What's that? That's nothing.
Harrisburg Cessna 383 Sierra Pop ILS 31, low approach.
Alright, there's United taking the runway. We got the Cessna coming in.
Continue 30 Pop.
Probably doing a touch and go if I had to guess.
4268, runway 31, left and wait.
Yeah. I hear a very loud engine. That can't be the United. That's got to be the C-130. So we can look forward to that. Hopefully they'll do some touch and goes for us. That would be cool. There goes United Express off to Dulles. Now I hear them. It's definitely not them I was hearing before.
Okay, 4268, wind calm, 5 runway heading, runway 31, quick takeoff.
Keep an eye out there and see if I see any movement from the C-130s. flight to Philly must have gone out further than they usually do, because I didn't see it come back around.
For 383 Sierra Papa, wind calm, runway 31, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 31,
They lost
30
United,
Papa.
they're out there somewhere. Can't even see them with my eyes. Should be out there making a left turn. But I can't find it. Alright, let's focus on the C-130s. I'm pretty sure one of them is wrong.
Climb maintain 8,000, turn right heading 320.
8,320 heading.
Oh, we've got a Cessna Skyhawk. It's going to land here in a minute. Or land or do a touch and go. That engine noise just got quieter. Is that one moving?
Delta 757 Romeo Lima, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, turn right heading 050, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Come here, 4268, contact flight, proceed.
Departure, come here, 4268, great day.
Is there an aircraft on the runway? Yeah, there is. Taking off. A prop plane taking off. I don't know what it is.
Just 254, runway 31, taxi via Golf, Echo Alpha, advise your destination Golf. Thank you.
I lost that one pretty quickly. Let's go back to the C-130s. See where that Skyhawk is. That Skyhawk should be right behind us. Should see that Cessna Skyhawk here any second. Coming into land. I still hear engine noises down there. I think that's still the C-130. Sounds like you got a little louder again. Alright, where are you? I hear it. There it is.
This will be a touch and go for 3 Sierra Papa.
Alright, 3 Sierra Papa, roger, runway 31, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 31, 3 Sierra Papa.
Not sure if that was this one I just heard. Say they're doing a touch and go. I seem to have lost it though. There it is. Hope you can see that. I'm having a hard time. There it is. Looks like a touch and go. Chances are I'll be doing a couple more of them. Yeah, I can't see it anymore. Alright, let's check out the C-130s again. I don't think I hear them anymore.
30 Papa, turn right heading 100 and keep your turn before the bridge.
Right to 10030 Papa.
I think there's another aircraft coming in. A Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star. Took off from Capital City, but it looks like it's coming this way. Here's some engine noise again.
So 3 Sierra Papa, contact port.
For departure 30 Papa.
I think that Dassault Falcon's down there moving again. And it looks like this Diamond Star might be headed this way.
Sierra or nav 31.
November 278 Delta Sierra. Let's check on our arrivals.
278 Delta Sierra, we're on our nav 31.
Yeah, it looks like now the Charlotte, yeah, that Charlotte flight hasn't taken off. I don't know what's going on with that. Got an aircraft on the runway.
CZ 54 Harrisburg Tower, wind 2703, runway heading, runway 31, good takeoff.
Is that the Falcon?
278 Delta Sierra, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31, clear for the option.
That's pretty loud. Making a right turn. Oh, that looks like we're not going to see the A321 today. That's disappointing. Anybody have an ETA on that 727? And I don't hear any more engine noise down there from the C-130s or whatever that was.
CJ 54, contact approach.
Just be fat portion.
All right. 727 says it's scheduled at 4:32. In the meantime, we have this Diamond Star. It's about to land or touch and go. The Delta flight from Detroit scheduled to arrive at 3:58. Also, the American Eagle from Chicago at the same time. And we should have 3 flights going out right around. No, Philadelphia already left. They both. All right, so we just have a chart right to Toronto at 3 o'clock. Which one of those C-130s would move? Scott Ross 616, hello, good to have you with us. All right, Diamond should be landing. There it is. I was hoping to hang out till sunset. Okay, there's a 727 coming in at 4:30, so I'd kind of like to catch up. All right, thank you. You too. All right, some of the golf course staff here stopped by to talk to me. Can't see where that plane went. I didn't see where that plane went. Hopefully you did. Sorry, I got distracted there.
Harrisburg, 278 is going there.
278, those here, roger.
Okay, so
Rachel Sears on
that plane did a touch and go. I didn't even see it.
Certified
I
two.
had to stop for a second there to talk to these guys, so I apologize for that. American Airlines is still scheduled. Yeah, that's what happened the last time we were here. All right, thanks a lot, Chris. Thanks for all your help. Glad to have you with us again. Hopefully, you'll be back by 4:30 to see the 727. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Again, this is Pensy Planes. My name is Scott. If you're out there watching, please feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And I'd really appreciate it if you can click the like button and the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. And if you are, thank you for that. If you click the notification bell, you'll be notified when we go live again, which might be tomorrow. So keep an eye out tonight. In the meantime, please enjoy the scenery here, the snow and the ice on the river, the mountains in the background. If you haven't been with us before, if you get a chance, please check out some of our other videos. So we did a live stream from Philadelphia last Friday for like 4 hours. I've done a bunch of videos, a couple live streams from here, a couple other ones from Philly and one from Baltimore, and posted videos from all around the area. I apologize that it's a little slow right now. We thought we had an A321 come in from Charlotte. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Alan Miller, hello from Pottstown. Good to see you. My name is Scott, and I live near Lancaster, about a half hour from here. All right, something lit up at the airport. A Cessna Citation Ultra headed to Toronto. Yeah, that was when I was supposed to go out at 3 o'clock. Lit up on the radar now. A lot of small aircraft flying around the area. So Piper Cherokee maybe headed this way. Might be landing at Maytown. I don't know. What's that? There's a Gulfstream at 4,000 feet down to the east. It's a possibility. Keep an eye out for this. What is it? Cessna Citation Ultra. See if they're headed out to the runway. I don't see it, but it's pretty far away. In the meantime, we can check out the river covered with ice and snow. Had a couple inches of snow here the other day, 2 days ago. In case you didn't catch this earlier, got some time. So that's the Susquehanna River. And there's the sun. Hoping to catch a decent sunset here before we leave. There are a few more clouds now than there were, so that looks kind of cool over there. Wish the clouds would break up a little bit. Alright, I think I see the... what was it again? That jet headed out to the runway. Cessna Citation Ultra. Starting to get dark here a little bit.
Closing 450 Mike Hotel, Harrisburg, Tower, wind calm, runway 31, clear.
Clear to land, 31.
Something was just cleared to land. I don't hear the engine sounds anymore, so I don't know if the C-130s are going anywhere. That's a little disappointing. Alright, so that Gulf Stream is coming in here. It's cleared to land. I'll be here in a minute. So this should be nice and loud flying over us. We'll watch this one taxi out to the runway. Oops. That's the Gulf Stream.
Sure, right, 510, Harrisburg Tower, hold short, runway 31, arrive in 7.
Again, we're filming from the parking lot at Sunset Golf Course up on a hill southeast of the airport. I want to thank the staff here for allowing us to do that, and just for them being friendly to plane spotters in general, allowing people to come up here and take pictures and videos pretty much anytime. Not a lot of golfers out here in the snow today. It's a really pretty sight with an awesome view, as you can tell. Great view of the airport and the river. Certainly recommend anyone to come up here and check it out. Should be taking off soon. There it is, taking the runway.
Sorry, 510, runway 31 miles away. From Zero Mike Hotel, turn around on Charlie, Alpha to park, and run it down like that.
That's a loud one. Didn't see where they're going.
Tower 927 Delta Sierra, we're on the RNAV 31.
278 Delta Sierra, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 31.
Something else coming in to land or go touch and go.
I think on that part, Steve.
That's margin, yeah, sorry, that's that.
Yeah, if that C-130 was running, I don't think it is anymore. You got that diamond star coming in again. I hear something flying over us. It sounds big, but I don't see it on the radar. Yeah, it's all quiet down there now. So thanks again everyone for watching. This is Pensy Planes. My name is Scott. We're at Harrisburg International Airport, Middletown, Pennsylvania, a couple miles southeast of Harrisburg. Right along the Susquehanna River, which you can see covered with ice and snow today. Has cooled off a little bit. We got a Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star. Should be coming here behind us soon, probably doing a touch and go. Checking the weather. Looks like winds are calm. Temperature is 38 degrees. It was up in the 40s earlier. Alright, get ready for this diamond star. Should be coming up over the hill behind me. Right about there. Probably doing another touch and go. Again, we have a Boeing 727 from IFL, a UPS contractor, flying in from Philadelphia, scheduled to arrive at 4:32 p.m., a little less than an hour from now. It is now 3:37 Eastern Time. So we'll probably wrap it up after that one. And we should have a Delta flight from Detroit coming in soon. And an American Eagle from Chicago. Should be appearing any second. Should be. Where is it? It's got to be right here. I think I hear it. There it is. Didn't get a good look at it last time. The second time this one did a touch and go. Did it even do a touch and go? Or just keep on going? I don't know. I lost it. I don't think it ever touched down though. Alright, let's see what we got coming in here. Alright, there's our Delta flight from Detroit. It says it's 9 minutes out. And then American Eagle 7 minutes behind that. one that just went around here. Looks like it might be coming back around again. Check on that 727. Maybe with any luck it'll come in a little early. Still scheduled at 4:32. Hasn't taken off yet, but it's only like a 20-minute flight. Also have United Express landing at 4:34, so if that holds true, we'll stick around for that one too. So UPS flight that was supposed to go out at 4:35, but it's not going out until 7:29. American Airlines, yeah, that one never came in. The American Airlines A321 from Charlotte never took off. Now it says it's scheduled at to depart at 4:02, so we're not going to see that one. So we're just waiting for the Delta flight from Detroit, which is is that the 717? No, it's CRJ 900. I guess the one's not coming in from Atlanta today. That's at 6:30. So we should have 4 more arrivals before we wrap it up in the next 45 minutes or so. I don't see any activity out there. Maybe that C-130 will come back while we're here. That'd be nice. So there are 4, I believe there are 4 C-130 stationed here, and one of them's been missing all day. We still have that diamond star out there circling. Looks like Delta is about 5 minutes out, and American Eagle from Chicago is right behind it. It says 12 minutes out, but I don't know. It looks closer to me. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. I'm going to check in on the chat quick. It's a lot easier here than in Philly. Dennis A., good to meet you. Thanks for subscribing. Hexon Flying. That's an interesting question. I found a spot along Millport Road where I can shoot over the fence. I haven't really, I did one video there a couple weeks ago. Otherwise, down along the road on Kissel Hill Road, if they're landing or taking off to the east. But there aren't many spots to where you have a good view without the fence. They do have a nice observation area in the terminal if you go upstairs. You definitely want to check that out. Dennis, I have been to Allentown. I've actually flown out of there before, but I was up there last week. I posted a video from there, and I hope to go back there again soon. Just depends on the weather. Rafael Rivera, thanks for joining us from Lebanon, not far away. And Kevin, I don't mind that at all. I appreciate the help because I can't always watch the chat. I can't always watch Flight Radar. Alan Miller from Ephrata. I actually live in the Hempfield area west of Lancaster, if you know where that is. So it's about a half hour for me to drive up here. And for anyone, if you watched our Philadelphia stream last week on Friday, as of right now, I'm planning to go down there again tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. This one's going to be a little different, though. So, yeah, make sure you tune in. I'll probably be posting that tonight sometime.
Charlie 9930 Echo Harrisburg now, runway 31, taxi Golf Echo Alpha. Charlie 30 Echo, I just want to verify you said Julia Foxtrot Kilo, and what was your request on?
We got a Civil Air Patrol plane lit up, Cessna Skylane. Is that going out to the runway? And we're watching for Delta. Delta connection from Detroit. I think that's it right there. Not Delta, that's Civil Air Patrol. Where'd he go? Right there? I think that's a Civil Air Patrol plane there. It's hard to tell, it's pretty far away. Excuse me. I'm watching for Delta to the south. Sometimes we can see them approach on the other side of the river. I don't see it yet. There are some clouds over there. Oh, there's some birds. See birds.
Did you need a run up at the end today?
Some birds out there.
Once you get to the end, contact tower and go for
Golden geese, if I had to guess. Luckily, they're flying away from the airport. I don't know if that's... That looks like the lights, runway lights just came on. I don't know if that's Civil Air Patrol or if that's just an airport ops truck. It should be down there, though. It's hard to tell from here. I don't see anything coming in. All right, Delta's to our southeast, getting ready to make their left turn to land. And American Eagle is following right behind them. I think Civil Air Patrol should be down there at the end of the runway. Near the end of the runway. They're not on the runway. I don't see them. So we're going to keep an eye out for Delta behind us. Again, we have the Boeing 727 from IFL, the UPS contractor, flying in from Philadelphia, scheduled to arrive at 4:32, which is about 40 minutes from now. Excuse me. That should be right around sunset, and then we're going to wrap it up after that. And then we'll catch the United Expressway from Chicago to get a little preview of the sunset there. Oh. So that's probably American Eagle we're seeing up there. I think that is behind us. I don't know if you can see it. There's the approach south of the airport, heading southeast. Can't find it on camera, but it's out there. Is. Better check on Delta. Actually, that probably is Delta. So they're making their left turn behind us. An American Eagle should be out there somewhere in that direction.
642 Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31, clear to land.
They just cleared somebody to land. I assume that's Delta. So they're coming in behind us, and we'll see them in a minute. Coming over the hill here in a minute or two. It's a Delta Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. Delta connection from Detroit.
Hold short, runway 31.
And right behind that should be American Eagle. Alright, here's the Delta CRJ. It's our Delta flight from Detroit, landing on runway 31.
Tower Envoy 4182, 10-mile final, runway 31.
4182 Harrisburg Tower.
Runway 3182 is the American Eagle flight from Chicago. I think it's an E-170. Embraer. E-175, sorry. Oh. My tripod's all out of coordination here.
30 Echo, runway 31, miles to wind.
Something's taking off. I guess that's probably Civil Air Patrol. And there they go.
Right on Charlie Alpha Golf Depart, monitor ground point 7, good day. Scan 30 Echo, wind calm, turn right heading 050, runway 31, quick takeoff.
If you're listening to air traffic control, I'm listening through a website, so it's a little behind real time. Just a couple of seconds. So you can hear them clear for takeoff after they start taking off. But it's not really true. Looks like someone's making a right turn. American Eagle should be coming up behind us here any second.
Envoy 4182, wind calm, runway 31, clear land.
31, clear to land, Envoy 4182.
Hotel, Mission Hotel, South Harrisburg International Airport. November 30 Echo, contact departure today.
Over to departure, you as well, 30 Echo.
Okay, aircraft information, hotels, current, Harrisburg, altimeter 2994.
That's East E-175 from Chicago O'Hare. Pretty nice view with the backlighting from the setting sun. So I think we're just waiting for the 727, which should be less than a half hour out. Again, thanks for joining us on Pensy Plains. I'm Scott. We're here at Harrisburg International Airport, Middletown, Pennsylvania. It's 4:01 p.m. Eastern Time. I think that is 1901, or I'm sorry, 2101, or 9:01 p.m. UTC. Just watched the American Eagle from Chicago O'Hare land, and we have a Boeing 727 IFL UPS contractor scheduled to land at 4:32. Right after that is United Express from Chicago, I believe. We'll stick around for that if that is in fact coming in a few minutes afterwards. And we have to catch a nice sunset here. A few more clouds than I was hoping for, but should still be nice. As we watch American Eagle taxi to the gate. They're going to go all the way to the right side of the terminal. Let's check in on the 727. The 727 still says 4:32 p.m. Scheduled to depart Philly at 4 o'clock, which is three minutes ago. And there goes American Eagle behind the building there. So we're just gonna hang out here. I don't know what else might come and go before that, but we'll hang out for the 727 if they're on time. I did tell those guys I was gonna leave around sunset, so I can't stay too much longer. Speaking of sunset, what we have going on over here. Doesn't look like the 727's even on radar yet. Checking in on the chat. Chris Van Week, 5976, good to see you. From the Netherlands. Let's hope that 727 takes off in a few minutes. And we got the United Express flight from Chicago O'Hare. Should be landing around 4:34. Chris, let me know if you see the 727 light up at Philly. I don't see it yet. And I don't suppose we have any progress on the A321 from Charlotte. I'm sure we're not going to catch that one today, but did that one even take off yet? It was supposed to take off at 4:02, but doesn't look like it has yet. Well, that's not the A321. The A321. I have to believe that flight was canceled. Anything else coming in? What's this? That's not coming here.
Airport, via direct, maintain 3,000, 6,000.
Somebody's getting a clearance. Let's see anything lit up here. All right, let's just keep an eye on the 727. Hope you're enjoying the sunset view in lieu of aircraft. Again, we are coming to you live from Sunset Golf Course, which is about a mile, I'm guessing, southeast of the airport, up on a hill. It's a really nice location with a great view, as you can tell. And we appreciate the golf course staff allowing us to set up here. And as you might have guessed, there's nobody golfing today. I would imagine it would be hard to find the ball. So if you're out there, please say hello, let us know where you're watching from, and if you don't mind clicking that like button and the subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. It looks like something's headed out to the runway. Cessna Skyhawk on to State College. Thanks again for joining us. 37 likes, 12 people watching. I appreciate you sticking with us. I know this. Yeah, Chris, I don't think Charlotte's going to happen. I don't think they even took off yet. Hopefully the 727 happens. I haven't seen them take off yet either. Okay, 727 is on radar. Looks like they are just now taking off from Philadelphia. Or, no, actually, it looks like they're taxiing from the UPS terminal in Philadelphia. So it shouldn't be long. So I don't think I'm going to be here at 4:32, but hopefully it won't be much later. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay, there it is. Cessna Skyhawk. See if I can spot that down there. Can you guys see it? I don't see it yet.
November 51178 Harrisburg Tower. Turn right heading 320, runway 31 at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Is it out there? Yeah, I guess they just cleared it for takeoff.
And November 178 traffic will be on the left-hand side of departure and a VFR aircraft going to Cap City, runway 30.
I don't see it. Is that it right there? Oh, there it is. I think. Or did it already take off and I missed it? It's down there.
Harrisburg Tower, good evening. Pilatus 961 November X-ray. We're inbound on a practice GPS runway 31 for a full stop taxiback.
November 961.
Sorry, I
November
never even
Harrisburg Tower.
never saw that one down there.
Clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 31, November X-ray.
The runway's pretty far away from me, so it's hard to make out something small like that on the runway. Sounds like we have one coming in here to do a touch and go. There it is. Pilatus PC-12 from Westminster.
November 178, turn right
Westminster,
320,
Maryland.
contact departure today.
Heading 320 over to departure, system 5118.
Eric LeMay, good to see you. Shippensburg. Oh, we got a lot of locals on here today. All right, so we're waiting on the 727 coming in from Philadelphia. Once they're airborne, it shouldn't be long. Got one coming in here to do a touch and go, a Pilatus. And see if I can find the 727. Did it take off yet? Something just flew over the airport. There it is. All right, so the 727, and it's still taxiing to the runway in Philly. Looks like it's about number 4 for takeoff. Hopefully they'll let me hang out here to catch that one. Meanwhile, this Pilatus is coming in to do a touch and go. See if we see the Chicago flight yet. Is that it? All right. So it looks like the United Express flight from Chicago is 16 minutes out. It's over the Altoona area. So that's going to beat the 727 here. Alright. We'll flip around and catch the Pilatus. Got a Pilatus coming in to do a touch and go. We have the United Express flight from Chicago, and then hopefully the 727. Just about at sunset. It's probably like 20 minutes to sunset. I hear the Pilatus. I see the Pilatus. That's a loud one. I think this is going to be a touch and go. I hear something big flying over us. It's a little easier to see down there with the lighting. And there it is, taking off again. I think. No, I guess it just landed. I'm just gonna go around and take off again.
November 1, November X-ray, turn right on Delta, contact ground 27.
United Express is 11 minutes out. Looks like IFL is next in line to take off at Philly. Kevin Smith, good to see you. Thanks. Hope to see you again. Jersey Viper, it's a Canon Vixia HF G70 camcorder. All right, 727 is taking off as we speak, as I speak. Still says 4:32. It was supposed to take off at 4 o'clock. Keep an eye on that one. So United Express is going to be here before them. The Pilatus, the one that just landed, is still lit up. You can see it out on the runway or the taxiway. I think that's going to come around and take off again. Catch another sunset view while we're waiting. That looks pretty cool. Even with all those clouds to the left. Sunset brought to you by Sunset Golf Course. Well, at least from Sunset Golf Course. I'm sure they'd be happy to take credit for it, though. And it looks like that Pilatus is headed back out to take off. Never did see any of those C-130s move. And there is still one out there somewhere that hasn't come back. See something moving up there. Is that an aircraft or is that just a truck? At the top of the screen.
Tower 468 Foxtrot Alpha inbound for 31.
Alright, somebody else is being cleared to land.
Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31.
468 Foxtrot Alpha. 468 Foxtrot Alpha.
Water Center 61 November X-ray, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31, set to takeoff.
There's a Pilatus taking off again. There's a bird flying from right to left. I hear a train. I don't think we can see any trains from here. Making a right turn. The takeoff looks pretty cool with the backlight. It's definitely cooling off a little bit. My toes are starting to freeze. Alright, so we should have two coming in the next couple minutes and then we're going to wrap it up. We got United Express from Chicago, and we got the 727 coming in from Philly. And something else was cleared to land. What was that? That's a Piper Pilot coming in from the east. Alright, I lost that plane.
November 1, November X-ray, extend downwind traffic, 5 mile final, Cherokee.
Extend downwind, we're looking for the traffic, 1 November X-ray.
United Express is 4 minutes out. That'll be an E-175 from Chicago O'Hare. And let's see where the 727 is.
November 1, November X-ray.
727's over Chester County.
Another
Says 16 minutes out.
November X-ray.
November 1, November X-ray. Okay.
I'm thinking it's not that long.
November 8 Foxtrot Alpha,
We'll see.
traffic will be right downwind, Pilatus at 1,700, extending downwind.
Excuse me. All right. This Piper Pilot should be appearing behind me momentarily. Thanks again for watching. This is Pensy Planes. My name is Scott. Again, we're here at Harrisburg International Airport, Middletown, Pennsylvania. We're waiting for the Piper Pilot. It's coming in for probably a touch and go.
Clear for option, runway 31 behind the Cherokee for November X-ray.
United Express E-175 from Chicago, and then the Boeing 727 IFL from Philadelphia. And then we're going to wrap it up. There's the Piper Pilot.
Convoy 4182, there's the ground, Chicago Airport, via Winchester to McMahon, center of cloud, Farmington 3000, Protocol 340, engine and traffic departure, plus frequency 124.1, squawk 17, thank you.
You're out there watching. Thanks for joining us. Please say hello in the chat. Tell us where you're watching from, and I'd really appreciate if you click the like and subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for that. Keep an eye out for a notification later I think we'll be doing something in Philly tomorrow, if everything goes according to plan. But I'll be posting that later. And I expect this one to be a little different from the last couple we did there. Actually, from all the ones we've done there. I wasn't expecting that one. Snuck in there. Something flew over us there. Some bright contrails. I think that view right there is really cool.
November 8
Hope you do
Alpha,
too.
turn right on taxiway Delta.
So in the past we've done live streams from the parking garage, which is nice. You get a good view of arrivals and departures. But I want to do a couple from up here. If you look back through the videos we posted.
4700 visual runway 31.
4700 Harrisburg Tower, wind calm runway 31, clear to land.
Heard somebody else flying. So we free. Okay, that's United. SkyWest 4700, United Express. It's about a minute out. And we're 727 now. 727 is not far behind it. It says 8 minutes. That last one that landed was a
November 1 November X-ray, turn right on taxiway Delta, contact Alpha 7.
I'm not sure which one that was. Was that the Pilatus again? All right, so United should be coming over the hill any second.
November 8 Foxtrot Alpha, I have your review for the departure instructions and ready to taxi.
Hi. Gonna be a plane coming over your head any second.
Number 9861 in November X-ray, we're surrounding my 31 taxi to Alpha.
There's United Express, E175 from O'Hare. Once again, I love that view. All right, that 727 should be a few minutes behind it. And we're going to call it a day. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Appreciate everyone that joined in the chat, helped me with information. Thanks to Chris again for all his help. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate if you click like and subscribe. And I appreciate everyone who has already subscribed. 727, because it's 4 minutes out. And we're gonna get going after that lands. Again, this is a Boeing 727 operated by IFL, which is a contractor with UPS. From what I understand, they're flying some extra flights for UPS while the MD-11s are out of commission. And this is coming in from Philadelphia, and then I think it'll head back to Louisville. Want to wait for one more? A couple of girls here in the car. I thought they were plane spotters, but I think they're just taking pictures of their car.
4700, turn right on Bravo. If they will contact on 27. Transato 4194, Harrisburg Tower, wind, calm, number 31, clear to land.
All right, the 727 was just cleared to land. Should see them any second. All right, this is going to be the 727. Our last plane of the day. This should be a loud one, that extra engine.
November 468, Foxtrot Alpha.
I think it's pretty safe to say this will be the highlight of our stream today. This will be the same one, with the exact same plane, same type of plane we saw the last few streams in Philadelphia.
November 468, Foxtrot Alpha, cancel takeoff clearance, hold for rolling
Should
31.
see it any second. There it is, I hear it. There's the 727. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. We'll watch this one land and then we're out of here. Thanks again for joining us. This is Pensy Planes. My name is Scott. Keep an eye out for a possible stream tomorrow in Philadelphia. Look at that smoke. I assume that'll taxi over to the UPS terminal. That's really loud even from here.
Transit 4194, turn right on taxiway Bravo, contact down 7.
Just checking the chat quit while I watch it taxi. Tim Detman between Enola and Mechanicsburg. That's cool. I will stream from the parking garage. I just wanted to try it up here. I just really like the view up here. I'll go back there sometime soon. So, thanks again, everybody. We'll just watch this one taxi a little bit, and then I gotta get out of here.
On your right-hand side on the departure and going into Cap City. Runway 31 clear to take off. Make a turn prior to the bridge.
It's going to come all the way down to this end of the airport to the UPS terminal, I think. Are you stuck? And there goes the 727 back to the terminal. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Did you try going forward?
November 961, November
You girls are stuck in the snow over here.
31 clear to take off.
I'll wrap it up. I'll see if I can help them.
November 8 Foxtrot Alpha, flight heading 050, contact departure.
050, contact departure. 68 Foxtrot Alpha.
You got one taking off there. Get that quick. Alright.
Harrisburg Tower, Caravan 87, Mike Victor.
And alright, folks. Thanks a lot again. Thanks for joining us again. This is Kelsey Plains. There goes the 727 to the terminal. Appreciate you joining us, and watch for a possible stream of Philadelphia tomorrow. Take care. Thanks again. Have a good night. See ya.